Alright, the captivating picture you see is my garage door. It's kind of broad daylight, but the door is closed. I have a single lamp bulb on. What I'm gonna try to show you is the obvious difference in spot size between what you see with Fenix PD35 tactical flashlight and Fenix UC35 version 2 flashlight. Okay, the distance from the camera to the garage door is just under 8 yards, like 7.5 yards approximately. So it's the length of a normal, two-car garage. I'm gonna turn the light off, and then I'm gonna turn on the flashlight so you see the spot. First, there's gonna be the UC35. Okay, the phone that I'm using to film this adjusts exposure, so that's why you see some differences in spot brightness. Okay, this is the lowest. Step up, step up, step up, the brightest. One thing you notice is that there is a very clearly defined, fairly narrow central spot. So what that does, it gives this flashlight a lot of reach, but when you're fairly close, you don't have a very wide and very uniform field. There is some spillover to the sides, but you have that kind of blind spots. Similarly, if you're trying to blind someone, if let's say an intruder in your house, and they're not in the middle of this, somewhere in this primary center spot, you're kind of out of luck. Okay. Once again, low, mid, high, kind of high, the brightest. Okay. The brightest is 1000 lumens. And the one right before it is 350. It's the one I use the most. Right now, we're gonna look at the PD35 Tactical, which seems to have a different lamp assembly than the regular PD35 or UC35. Okay. All right. You see there, the field is quite a bit wider. Okay, there's still an obvious center spot that is the brightest, but the field is quite a bit wider, and it looks wider to a human eye than it does to a phone, because the phone auto adjusts exposure. Okay, I am now in the outdoor mode, and I'm going to cycle you through different modes. This is the lowest. Step up, step up, step up, step up, and back to the lowest. It's a total of 5 operating modes. Okay, and you can see there is a significantly wider spot with PD35 than with UC35. Alright, I rewatched the previous clip and realized that it's not so easy to see if you don't see the spots side by side. So now I'm gonna show you the both flashlights on at the same time. I think I have enough field of view. I'm gonna go a little bit wider and you'll see more of my messy garage. So I'm gonna go a little bit wider. We're gonna start at the high setting where UC35 is at 350 lumens and PD35 TAC is at 500. And then I'm gonna step it up to 1000 lumens for both and look at the spot size. Okay. This is the PD35 TAC. This is on the left, right, so 2 spots. Spot on the right is PD35 TAC. Spot on the left is, where's that button? Okay, there we go. There's a button here, there's a button here. All right, on the right, PD35 TAC, on the left, UC35. You notice spot size difference. And that's PD35 is 500 lumens, UC35 is 350 lumens. And now 1000. The exposure auto adjusts, so you don't see it, but you notice that the UC35 has a much more defined center spot, while PD35 throws a light a fair bit wider. So same number of lumens, different number of candela. Candela meaning is lumens per angle, right? So if you spread the same amount of energy over a wider angle, you'll have a larger spot containing the same amount of energy, right? So PD35 TAC is your better choice for home defense. UC35 is a better choice if you're outdoors trying to see very far. Right. If you have any questions, comment, ask, don't hesitate. Oh, they're getting warm.